Alright guys, here we go. It's the next day, and we're heading up to my uncle's where the Trans Am is to see it, because it currently doesn't run, and I want to get all the information about it. I want to see it all for myself. So, I just have to return something at Walmart first. So the issue with the car was, at first it started out as just a power steering leak, which the dealership neglected to get fixed because they were lazy. We're actually gonna go to the other Walmart. We're gonna go this one. All right, so the dealership neglected to get it fixed, and then I got it. You know, it was a power steering leak, and then all the electrical issues with the car are from that, because it, you know, the lines and stuff, they're over the alternator, and it's really annoying, but the lines are over the alternator, so they were leaking and dripping down. Bella, sit down. They're leaking and dripping down into the alternator, which it was running fine when I had it, but the fluid was in the alternator long enough, and it built up. And while my uncle had it, enough leaked in there to where the car wouldn't start. And throughout that time, it was sending shorts through the wiring. Fuck, my allergies are terrible. Yeah, so that's the issue. Power steering leaked into the alternator. So now it needs that new power steering line, and the alternator for it to be okay. He put the new like fuse in for the blinker and the brake lights, for the blinkers and the brake lights, but the alternator went out, so he hasn't been able to you know, test it to see if it works now. So that's where we're at. I told the dealership guy, my uncle's like, hey dude, like, he needs to come pick it up with a trailer. It doesn't run. So, you know, it's a great car, just has a lot of wiring issues because of that, so we would need to fix that. But the guy would need to come and take the car and then give me the blue Mustang. Alright, so I thought I'd just fill you guys in here. I'm heading to my parents' house here in Brainerd. I just was at the Trans Am. I didn't show it to you guys. I'll show it to you in the morning. I have to stay overnight, me and Bella, which wasn't the plan. We're going to stay here in Brainerd. And so the car, I looked at it. My uncle's really frustrated. He said, I'm done. I'm not working on it right now. I got other projects I got to do, which is understandable. He's had it for like 3 weeks. So he fixed 2 out of the 3 wiring issues. Brand new wiring. I got the receipts for it. The headlights are fixed. The brake lights fixed. The blinkers are fixed. Everything's good. Now the only problem left is there's a power steering leak from the pump, which is dripping into the alternator, which is frying the alternator. So now when we go to hook up the negative terminal to the battery, you know, when we rehook that up to the battery, it sparks crazy bad. It's not supposed to do that. So that's the problem now. So we can't rehook the battery up to turn the car on, which is our problem. Alright guys, me and Bella here are going to be taking the black truck for a spin. This is the one my dad gave me. My mom's just been driving it for a little bit, but I'll be getting it back soon. But yeah, this is my truck here, and I haven't driven it in like a month. It doesn't matter, it's like an old work truck. So the only other things I noticed is since my mom's been driving it, she added a pink steering wheel cover and all of her stuff. But I'm gonna rip. Oh, that's actually harder to get off than I thought. Get off in a minute. Clear out some room for Bella. Alright, that should be good. We're gonna get a cold start, because that's the whole point of this clip, is because who doesn't like a nice good old V8 cold start in the winter? She went to get her ball. Steering wheel cover is weird. It's actually kind of comfortable. Actually, oh my god, I kind of like it for the winter. I mean, it's nice and warm and comfortable, but I'm gonna take that off for sure when I drive it. Oh my gosh, she's got the seatbelt covers too. Nice. Just got a resonator delete on it. I did it, and a cold air intake. Sounds good. Well, get you guys in whatever the next clip is. Just driving this thing around for a little bit, just like 5 minutes. I miss it so much. It's warmed up now, and God, it sounds so good with that cold air intake and that resonator delete I did to it. It's unreal. Like, just that little stuff. Like, it just, the engine sounds throatier with the cold air intake. As you guys know, these things, well, you probably know if you're a car person or a truck person, these things hold a lot of heat. Like, they keep a lot of heat in, so the cold air intake helps a lot. I mean, do a little acceleration here, just listen to this thing. Winter is definitely this truck's best time. In the summer, it runs really hot, so you can't accelerate too hard, but winter is amazing. All right, so me and my dad taking his white truck, heading up to my uncle's. We're picking up an alternator, throwing it in, because apparently that's the only issue with the Trans Am. And if that works, then I'm keeping the car, because that literally would be the only issue with it. So we're gonna hop in the white truck here. Pray to God this works, because I want the Trans Am so. Alright guys, so I am in the Trans Am once again. I don't know what's going on. I'm so happy to have it back, but like none of the blinkers work. They don't even come up on the dash. They worked when I dropped it off. That headlight motor's unplugged, so it doesn't go up and down when I turn this on. Only this one does, so you have to manually do it by turning like a screw, and it's really annoying. But only my middle brake light works, which is, it's still really bright, so it's fine. But all my lights are on and stuff at night. It's just the brake lights don't work. I have one big one, but that's it. And the radio don't work. I don't know what happened. When the alternator went out, it blew everything. But yeah, we're heading home now, and everything, I mean, like, it runs great. It runs and drives great. It's just stupid electrical crap. Like, I don't understand, guys. It's really annoying. Reverse. Oh no. What's going on? That's not good. That's not good. I caught it on camera. I'm not leaving yet. My battery's dying. What in the hell? What's going on? Look at that. What in the heck is going on? There's an electrical issue with this car somewhere, guys. I knew that was happening because the ABS light and traction light came on. Oh my god, let's try. Start it up again. Neutral. And the fucking battery died. Wow. Something's killing my batteries. It's got a brand new alternator. To figure this out. Oh my god. Alright, we charged up the battery and we are heading to my house. My dad's gonna follow me in case it dies. This car is losing power somewhere. It's not the battery or the alternator. We tested them. They're brand new as of last night. They're not fried. The car just has a wiring issue somewhere. So I'm gonna, unless I can figure it out in the matter of like a night, I'm going to be trading it in for the Mustang. So let's go. Just gonna drive with my lights off, use as little electric as I can. It's cold. It's hard going first to third, it's different. Alright, so just cruising here. battery volts are not very good, but that's as high as they'll go. So, all right, I'm gonna try to give you guys just a little third gear pull here. It's hard to do one-handed, but that was about probably 80% throttle. I don't want to do too much right now and screw it up. Oh boy, my battery's losing charge. Oh, you guys see that? It officially lost power. No gauges. It's still going and everything. It just lost power. So we're going to see this. We got to get it to St. Cloud. We're about, I don't know, a quarter of the way there. And I mean, it's running fine. It's just no electrical. So got to get to St. Cloud, charge my battery up overnight, and then tomorrow I got to drive it down and switch it for the Mustang. There it is. It died. Oh man. Alright guys, just got on the test drive. We signed all the paperwork. My girlfriend's driving it home. She doesn't want to drive this because this has a donut on it. I have to get a tire for it, pop the tire, whatever. Oh my god, it sounds so good. It's got a full stainless steel MagnaFlow performance exhaust. It's got American Racing wheels, which are kind of hard to see, but they fit so good. It's got nice tires. Everything works in the car. The only issue is the door trim panel right here is like falling down like the leather, which we just have to re-glue, which is not a big deal. It's mechanically sound. It's got a new battery. Oh my god, it sounds really good. There's a small little whine from the power steering pump, which it is just low on fluid, but that's just for right now until I get some fluid in when we get home. But it sounds so good. She didn't want to drive this. I'm letting her drive that. It's got a nice touchscreen radio that comes out with aux, Bluetooth. Sounds really good. The speakers are, everything works on the car. Nothing worked on the Trans Am. It's gonna be different. When we get home, we're gonna go out to eat in it. I'll take you guys with whatever time I have left on this SD card. Oh, I can't wait to hear her accelerate a little bit. I can't go too much. I said don't try and race me, because I will race. And in this thing, we have a donut, and I don't want to do that. I actually really like the color, that really light blue. I call it bush light blue. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. But that's what the dealership called it, so that's what I call it. And everything about this car, there's no rust on it. There's one small little door dent on the way back quarter panel, but it's really hard to see. That's the only thing wrong with it. My dad was so happy to see me in this thing. I've always wanted a Mustang. This is literally like a dream come true, and it's only a 2005. And it's a dream come true. Like, I cannot quit smiling. The payments are cheap. The insurance is cheap. It's affordable. And of course, it's a GT, so it's got the V8, the 4.6. And she's waiting. She doesn't like peeling out, obviously. Oh, come on, girl. We have time. We have time. No one's coming. Oh my God. She doesn't really like understand fast cars too much. Sounds so good. Oh, I think it sounds so good. Look at her smiling. Look at that thing. How is it? Is it good? Oh my God, that thing sounds good. Alright, so this is going to be the ending of the video, guys. I got my new car, everything's finalized. I really wanted to keep the Trans Am, but it was just so much electrical issues. First the alternator and the battery. Replaced those, still the same issues were happening. Starter was new. It was just a bunch, there was a ground somewhere. All the lights and fuses were blowing in it. Radio blew, headlights blew. God, that's loud. We're gonna finish the video tomorrow here, showing you guys the car. I'll do a quick walk around here, but I'm probably not gonna talk because it's too windy. But trust me, I did want to keep the Trans Am. It was so fast and so sweet, but this is awesome. It's an automatic. My leg's been actually getting weaker. Something's wrong, so I broke it a couple months ago and it's not getting better. So I just can't drive a manual, and the Trans Am had too many issues. We tried to drive it back down, but we ended up having to get a trailer. It died on us. With a brand new alternator, keep in mind, and a brand new battery and starter. So we got this same price as the Trans Am. You know, this has 140K on it. The engine's in really good shape. I got to clean it up. I just gave it its first wash. I just have to, I'm going to actually wipe it down and stuff now and detail the inside, but it's got nice American racing wheels. It's this cool color. I don't know what it's called. I call it Bush Light Blue. There's some paint chipping on that wheel. None of the wheels are curved. It's just some paint chipping around the edge. It's got these cool Boss decals, like the Boss 302. I'm going to remove the Boss, but keep the decal. I like the decal. As you can see, the American racing wheels are really sweet. Or American Muscle. Yeah, American Muscle wheels, whatever. It's got nice directional tires on it. Hooks really good. It barely spins. It's got these window louvers. They're primed. They need to be painted. They're like brand new, but like I said, primed, need to be painted. I'm not going to do the rear window louver. I think that's too much. It's got a full MagnaFlow performance exhaust, full stainless steel. Sounds absolutely amazing. I've never had a real exhaust system before. It sounds so good. It has aftermarket taillights in the trunk. I can install their sequential taillights. They're like Euro style clear ones. They're really sweet. They're ready to go. I just got to install them. It's got one door ding here. I'm gonna get that fixed. It bothers me. It's the only imperfection really on the car. There's a little paint chip there, but other than that, I mean, it's good. I'm gonna get carbon fiber mirror covers. I'm gonna end up getting a carbon fiber hood. I'm definitely gonna be doing the halo headlights with the halo fogs. But overall, I mean, it's in great shape. I'm gonna grab the key quick, show you guys the inside before I cut the video. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but obviously the car is lowered. It's lowered. I'm not sure what type of springs, but it's lowered probably about, I don't know, an inch and a half, something like that. Maybe 2 inches in the front, inch and a half in the rear. So here's the interior. We're gonna talk in here for a minute. So this is literally what I've always wanted. I've always wanted a Mustang. Some people hate Ford. I love Mustangs. It's dirty. I got to detail it, but it's got this. It doesn't look cool until you start the car up, which obviously I'm gonna start for you guys right here. And I love how you can change the color of the gauges. That's amazing. It's such a sweet car. Yeah, that's what I like about it. And you know, it's Bluetooth, everything. But I just ran the car a little bit ago, so it's up. So let's give it a couple of revs. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But yeah, it's super cool. You could close this thing too. You don't have to have it open. Traction control, all that stuff. What I like is, like I said, like you can green, blue, purple, orange, white, orange, whatever, red, and then this color. I like this color. It's got engine light because it's a catless system. I don't know if it's got an X pipe or an H pipe in there or whatever, but it's catless. But yeah, like the windows need to be cleaned on the inside. But just the car needs to be cleaned. I have this in the trunk, a brand new leather, whatever that goes right here. That. Gotta clean it up, glue it, put it on. But everything else is good. It's filthy, obviously. They didn't even get a chance to detail it. The Trans Am was awesome, guys. Don't get me wrong. It was fast. It was nice for what it was, 109,000 miles. But this one is so much nicer to drive. It's just way easier. It's easier on my leg. It doesn't hurt. So I will be ordering a Roush cold air intake for this. That's the only intake I want for this. Best numbers, I think. Roush cold air intake, long tube headers. Not sure what brand yet. Probably just some cheaper ones, some stainless long tube headers or something. It's got a K&N drop-in filter. There's a sticker back there on the window. I don't know why they put it there, but it's got a K&N drop-in filter. That's it. Besides the exhaust, lowered in wheels, that's the only mod. I guess the window louvers, but I don't know. Yeah, guys, I mean, I like this more than my GXP. It drives more solid, I guess. It's faster, for sure. Gets to 60 in around like 5.5, or like 5.1, 5.2 seconds, not 5.5. It's pretty good. I mean, the automatic, this is a really good automatic. It's firm. I'm not saying like it's a good transmission, but I'm saying this one here is like solid, sturdy, no issues. It gets, I say it gets to 60 on an average day around 5.3 seconds, 5.4. My GXP would do 5.7, 5.9, even 6, just because of the transmission in that car. I will say the GXP, when both of these hit their power band, like when you're in your torque band, I think the GXP pulls probably almost as hard. And on the highway, I think the GXP would probably get this, maybe. But down low, for sure, I think this has the GXP. When this thing kicks, it kicks. And it's pretty sweet. And with the tires I have, the 275s, it doesn't slip. There's no spin, not even in first gear. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. But when you want to do a burnout, you can do a burnout. But that's my car, guys. I probably will be getting a truck here for the channel. Not for the channel, but, you know, for me. Because I don't want to drive this every day in the winter. I'm going to drive it in the winter. It's not like a car that I'm going to keep, you know, forever. But really quick, just before the end of the video, mod list I want to do, like I said, Roush cold air intake, long tube headers, the headlights, halo headlights with the halo fogs, or I might even just get like HID headlight bulbs and then just get the halo fogs. The taillights I already have in the trunk. I'll show you guys those before the video's over. What else? It's sooner than later, definitely by spring I want to have the the supercharger kit installed. I have it picked out on eBay. It's a pretty good price. It's like $4 grand, $4.5. And it's got everything. It's got high pressure fuel injectors. It's got a better fuel pump, different throttle body, everything. It comes with everything. It's intercooled, and it's a Vortec. I think it's a V3 supercharger. I don't know exactly which one it was, but that's the one. It's rated from Vortec 462 horsepower on 8 pounds of boost for this car. So that's what I want. That's plenty of horsepower. I don't need anything more than that. That's plenty. It's already fast. It's already. Gotta get a rear tire for that thing. But yeah, so that's gonna do it, guys. Really fun stuff coming for this car for the channel. If you want to stick around, definitely do it. I definitely plan to get an Impala SS. I think I might get that for my girlfriend's next car. Because it's time to get rid of that thing pretty soon. Just having some issues. I think an Impala SS would be good because I know she would like it. She says she wouldn't, but if I got one, I think she'd absolutely love it with the Bose sound and heated seats, and like if I got a really nice black one, she loves black. On the chrome on it, I think she'd like that. I think that'd be a cool car for the channel also to do like a little bit of a build on, or like just modify it. I definitely want to get another LS4 here. For the channel, I'm going to buy one in cash though, so I don't have to deal with like financing it. I finance this one so I can build my credit. I like building my credit. I like having some sort of payment. It's the only payment I have, so I like to keep one going so your credit keeps going up, because I want to buy a house soon. So it was a smarter choice. It was like, this car was $7 grand. I think it was a pretty good deal. Some people are gonna say no, but I mean, I really like it. Everything in here doesn't really rattle too much when you drive. Everything's pretty sound. My GXP, there was a lot of rattling. I'm not hating on that car. That was probably always gonna be my favorite car that I've ever owned, just sentimental wise. The GXP is probably there. But I think for the next LS4, I think I want an Impala SS, but like a black 2009. I can lower it, put black wheels on it, you know, some sweet headlights, tail lights, like that. I think that'd be a cool second car to replace that. What do you guys think? Impala SS, GXP? I don't know. One of them will come with this, and then I'm gonna get a truck eventually.